the idea of walking out of the car? How do you get to it?
Sorry, for out of the car sequences?
Yeah.
So what we've done this year is just a narrative going from San Fran to New York in an epic cross-country illegal race. So this character, Jack, found himself in a heap of trouble at the beginning of the game. The only way he can get out is to win this epic race. So what we've done, as you just mentioned, is that we've got out-of-car sequences that are part of the narrative to keep you involved in the story. So instead of going to a cutscene, which takes you out of the action, we're keeping you involved at all times with some quick time events. So.
And if it's only quick time event, or will you have to do something different?
Yeah, so it's quick. Sorry, it's hard to drive and talk. It's quick time events, so it's not open world because the whole idea is to keep people involved in trying to get to New York as quickly as possible. Yeah.
So how many cars in the game?
The final car list has not yet been determined. Oh wow, that guy just took me out. So the final car list hasn't yet been determined, but you know, being a Need for Speed title, we'll obviously have you know, a huge roster of amazing cars. So there'll be lots of fun, lots for people to look forward to.
So there's 7 additional cars for the PS3 version and additional stuff for Xbox version?
No, the PS3 version and the Xbox version will be the same.
But without DLC, one DLC is exclusive to PS3.
Well, in terms of DLC, we can't really, like, you know, EA has been a publisher that supports titles post-launch and will probably continue to do so down the road, but we can't speak specifically about any DLC opportunities that might exist.
So how long is the main story of the game?
The thing is, it's still in development, so you know, with autolog, there's a ton of replayability in this game, but the actual completed time for how long it'll take is still undetermined because we're still tuning the game and trying to figure out what the best user experience is.
And can you show us the autolog in Need for Speed the Run?
Yeah, so you can see it right here. So all the all the different in the top right-hand corner of the screen, it shows that I'm behind what the best time has been today. So all these computers are linked online, but autolog, of course, is asynchronous. So you don't need to be playing at the same time as your friends. But the beauty of autolog in the run is that you're going to be able to see exactly how your friends are doing moment by moment as you race across the country. So instead of it being just about individual events, now it's about the entire race for like your entire career is tracking autolog.
So what percentage of the game is out of the car? Like 50%?
No, less than 10.
Less than 10?
Yeah, so it's just a means of continuing the story. Yeah, we're definitely, you know, Need for Speed has always been a huge racing franchise, and you know, we want to tell the story in a more unique way, but we're still keeping to the core values of racing.
And will you expand the run and how, like, the new missions, new cars, maybe offsprings of it?
In terms of other IP down the road, we're not sure yet, but there will be lots of opportunity for multiplayer and some other cool challenges that exist in the game that we're going to be announcing later in our campaign.
And a new mode for multiplayer, like have you seen before?
There will be several modes, but we're just not at liberty to announce them yet.
Can you like tell us like a sneak peek what we can expect about this mode? Racing, out of the car, to the car, and
I mean, racing is going to be the core part of it, and autolog social challenges will certainly be at the heart.
Okay,
yeah.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Engaged in the story throughout. So here you have to find a different way to be able to get out of the car. So it'll give you.
Have you played Heavy Rain?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it can be Need for Speed Heavy Rain?
Not quite, but I think it's inspired by similar tactics.
So what other games inspired you in the run?
Well, you know, being a Need for Speed franchise is a lot of like the other previous games. So obviously Underground and Most Wanted are kind of iconic games in our library. But we also want to do something fresh and new and bring in a new spin on racing. So hence the whole coast to coast idea.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks.
Here you go. There's the auto